Hello, YouTube. Neil with No Plot Blog here, bringing you episode 4 of Evolestria. In today's episode, we're going to return to our home base and start working on getting Smeltery up and running so we can get a Silk Touch tool. Now, in our first episode, we built this base over here. Well, not even really a base, just so much as kind of a home point. But I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of ready to start turning it into an actual base. And the first thing we're going to need over here is a Tinker's Construct Smeltery so that we can build ourselves up some better tools and most importantly get Silk Touch, because as I'm clearing the mountain out over there and trying to move the rocks over to what's grass right now, it's just kind of a pain to smelt everything down. Now our mine is down this big hole right here, so I kind of want to have all of the ore processing units close by. So I'm kind of thinking right back here is where we should have our smeltery. So I just want to clear a little area over here. And you can build these things really, really big. You can build these things absolutely huge, but I just want to have something kind of modest, and I think right here. Because the only thing I'm really going to be using this for is to make tools. For ore multiplication, we've got mechanism there. For alloying, I've got an alloy smelter and an induction smelter over there. So really, all I'll really be using this for is for smelting down metals to cast into tool pieces. And we have Iguana's tweaks on this mod pack. So really, I only have to make the tool once. Fill this in here. And after that, it'll level up, gain modifiers. We can continue to modify the tool. And from there, we'll be able to make actually some really nice tools for the creative portions of the buildings. For mining, still going to stick with my atomic disassembler because it's fast and it has vein mining abilities. But for other stuff like, well, for materials that I'm kind of low on, it'd be nice to have luck on the tool. But mostly, this is mostly my go-to tool. I just want like probably a hammer and an excavator for while we're working on our creative areas. And I've gone ahead over here and packed up the smeltery with grout and sand to get us these seared bricks. And I'm just going to grab a couple stacks of those there. Lay them out here to make the seared brick blocks. And I get a book for doing that. And it's dark. Let's lay out my bed. Take a nap. Would rather not be attacked by beasties while I'm working on this. Okay, and there we go. Just going to build the simple 3x3 pattern. Going to build it 2 blocks tall. And actually, I think I made more seared brick than I actually need. Oh well. Maybe we can find somewhere to use that as a decorative block later. I think, yeah, that's everything the way it should be there. So we'll just dump these guys back in the chest here, grab another stack of this stuff. And we're going to make our controller. We're going to make, even though I really only need the 1 drain port on there, I always make these things with 2. So 2 drain ports. 2 faucets to go in them. And let's go ahead and put those guys down. So the controller. Drain. And the drain. Put our faucets on those, and I do need to widen this out a little bit. Then we'll need glass. I should have enough bricks to finish everything. We want to make a tank to hold the lava. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 seared windows. So we'll put our lava tank there, and that'll actually get the thing fired up. Put our seared windows in. And actually, I might come back. Well, no, you know what? Oh, I also need to make the basins for it. Can't forget about that. Grab some more seared brick. Yeah, I've got a lot of this seared brick. Maybe just for appearance sake, I should go ahead and make that 3 tall. And that would just be another 12. So after, let's put the glass back. After what I've got there, I would only need 5 more. Let's go ahead and do that. And that'll make it look nice. There you are. So we'll put these guys right up like this. And that'll just make it look nice with little windows in there and everything. And then put down our, I'll go ahead and bring that down. Put down our molding table here. Our casting bin over here. And then I just need to widen out the area around it. And figure out something to do for the floor there. Ooh, Certus quartz. We never say no to Certus quartz now, do we? Just want to widen this out so I have a good walkway. But we should figure out kind of what we want to do about the floor around this. Because I don't want to leave it just plain stone. This is going to be the factory part of this, so maybe some sort of brick or... I'll go through some options here after we get this built up and see what looks nice. Well, let's go ahead and clear this area out. Also kind of depends on what materials I have available to me, because I haven't really been gathering too much stuff, because our first area there doesn't really require a ton of material. And that's going to need some lava. And I probably have some down there. Let's get rid of some of the stuff I've got clogging up my inventory first, though. Doobity-doobada. A lot of weird stuff in my inventory that I don't know why I have it. Dump some of the cobble in this chest here. It's gravel, not cobble. And turn my jetpack back on. Let's go down here and see if we've got... Oh, did I bring a bucket? Yeah. I brought one, but that'll do for now. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It looks like I've got lava all over the place down here. Been a while since I've been down here, so I don't exactly remember where everything was, but it looks like I've got lava down this way. There we go. Oh, stepped on some more berry there. There we go. Gotta make sure not to get hungry. And I think, there's a lot of different materials available for making tools, but for simplicity of repair coupled with durability, I think I'm going to go with osmium. But before we do that, I need to make some aluminum brass. So let's see, that's going to take, Oh, I've got all my ore auto smelting, of course. It's going to take 1 part copper and there we go. 3 parts aluminum. Let's throw that in there. And I don't think I've even put together Tinker's, matter of fact, I'm absolutely certain I haven't made any Tinkers. Nope, I haven't. Let's see what we've got in the way of wood here. Nothing really, so we'll cut down a tree real quick. Set that to vein. And just the 1 tree will do. And then come over here. So, I mean, those of you who have been watching my videos know I'm no stranger to tankers. And have probably seen me go through this process numerous times. That actually wasn't enough wood. So I don't have enough for a pattern chest there. So let me cut down 1 more. Is my inventory full? My inventory is full. Don't need any of that, or black marble, or those guys. Okay. Cut down 1 more tree here. And that will give me enough. Finish off my Tinker's tools, and I think I should put all that down there, honestly. Chest, that was the other thing I needed. The pattern chest. And we're just going to put all this stuff down here and relatively close to the smeltery since they all kind of go together. So what do we got here? Tool station. How am I on iron? So 4 blocks. I've got enough for 4 blocks. Just barely. And I think I need more bricks for that as well, for a tool station, for a tool forge. Yeah, I need 3 more of those guys. And we'll actually make the tool forge instead of the tool station. Did I already pop my iron back in there? Yeah, those seared bricks need to go back in there. Let's take a nap. Well, nope, not time to take a nap. Looks dark, but that's just because I'm down here. So we'll put our tool station, say, right there. Our tool forge. Part builder right next to it. Stencil table goes here. Pattern chest there. And we'll put a regular chest there. And I'm probably actually going to need more stencils, but I know I'm going to need tough binding, tough rod, large plate and hammerhead to make the hammer, and then I'm going to need more for the excavator. So I will need some more stencils there. Take a nap here real quick. And come over here to the part builder. And, oh. No, I've got a big stack of cobble right here. Okay. So make the tough stone binding. The tough rod. The hammer head. And the plate. And by now, the aluminum should be, yep, aluminum brass is all melted down, so let's make casts for these. And actually, I need to make a chest that all of those will go in, because I like to keep all of my casts in a chest. Hammerhead cast, tough binding cast, and the plate cast. I should still have some brass left over for other stuff. Yep. Let's just make a handful more stencils here then. And we know for the excavator, I'm going to need the excavator head. Actually, let's make ourselves a broadaxe. That'll come in handy. Excuse me. And there are times we are going to need the Tinker's Chisel, because that will let us make stuff out of chisel, or out of Tinker's Construct blocks. So we'll go ahead and make a cast for that as well. That's 3, and I've got room for 4, don't I? Yeah. Let's make sure that's going to give me everything I need, actually, for the not battle axe. Lumber's axe, I've got everything. For the hammer, I've got everything. For the excavator, I've got everything. Shuriken, crossbow. Sign. Why not? Shuriken. That's this one. We'll make a shuriken as well. And that'll use up the rest of the brass. Okay. There we go. And now the real question is, do I have nearly enough osmium to make these tools? And I do. Well, excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm actually just getting over a bit of a cold here. So you'll have to excuse me with my random coughs and sneezes. Trying to keep it down, but it is what it is. So I'm going to need 2 tough rods. Pretty sure I need 2 plates for the hammer. Yeah, 2 plates for the hammer and a third one for the excavator, and then I'll need a hammer head and an excavator head. So while that's melting down, I'll need the excavator head, the plate, and the hammer head. And we'll do the plates after those rods there. That should be just about melted down. Yeah, there we go. And these things take a lot of material. So, but it's Tinker's Construct, so once you've made it once, you've got it forever. So then we put down that. And didn't need to leave my jetpack on there. Yeah, thing's draining fast. And the excavator head. Yeah, like right there, I think that's like 9 ingots worth of material there. So we may not have enough osmium in there for 3 plates. Let's see. Not even close. We don't have enough osmium in there for 1 plate. So let's grab some more over here. And we'll smelt down another big chunk of it. And that should give us enough. Of course, this does take a minute. So while this is going, let me actually pull out, because materials in you. Because I'm not 100% certain what modifier I'm going to be putting onto this. So let's come over to... Okay, diamond, emerald, redstone, moss, auto smelt, luck, sharpness, fiery, necrotic, silky. There we go. For silky, we need a large glob of aluminum, brass, or gold. Which... Large glob of aluminum, brass, or gold, and a bunch of string. Okay. That's an emerald. Oh. Okay, so gold nugget surrounded by string, and then surround an emerald with that is what we're going to need. And that's melted down. Let's go ahead and get these made up. Let's put away the stencils that we don't need anymore. 1... 2, and oh, please be enough for a 3rd. I think it's going to be enough. Yep, that's enough. Okay, so we can make these 2 tools. The others are just going to have to wait. But let's go ahead and make the hammer. Once that there, and a guy there and there will give us the hammer. And the excavator, I need a binding for. Oops. Says it needs 3. Do I have 3 in here? I have 8, so that should be enough. Okay, now we've got everything we need to make this. I really don't do a whole lot of tinkers. I used to. I used to do tinkers all the time. It used to be like the main tech mod that I ran, and it's an awesome mod. I mean, it does so much amazing stuff. There we go. But I don't know. At some point, I found I have no emeralds. Okay. I probably don't have much in the way of string either. At some point, I actually just kind of... I don't know. It's not that I lost interest in the mod pack so much as I just kind of stopped using it as much. So, actually, having this mod pack available to me here, kind of, I don't have much in the way of string either. So we may have to do the silk touch part of it in the next episode, because we're getting close to time here, and I've got to do some mining to find myself an emerald, or go to one of these mini villages around here and do some trading. But we got the tools made, and just to demonstrate... Oh, I have that turned off. Just to demonstrate that this is why we went with these tools as opposed to a pickaxe or a shovel. So the excavator, let's just find a nice patch of dirt here, will excavate 3 by 3 on the dirt. And does it pretty quickly. Once we put some redstone on there, it'll do it really fast. And then the reason we went with this hammer here is because it's the same as the excavator, but it works on hard materials like stone. So that gives us the opportunity to really clear out that area, like really, really fast. And in the next episode, it'll just be the beginning of the episode. We're going to go back out to the man cave in the next episode there and work on that. But at the beginning of the episode, we'll go ahead and get the materials we need on these for, I should have a couple of modifiers available for each of them. So we'll get some stuff on there for speed and for silk touch. And then we'll get back out to the man cave and get back to work on that. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you've enjoyed about the video, anything you think I should be doing differently, or just say hi. In the links below, we do have a link to the Feed the Beast website where this mod pack can be found. We also have the Packcode down there, which is Designtech. And yeah, so as always, guys, thanks for watching and keep gaming.